Hello everyone, welcome back to Trev Dog Gaming here on YouTube. This is the game The Infected and we are in Season 2 and now Episode 33. Oh my goodness, have I been doing some work off camera. What a massive grind, but we're going out on a limb. That's right. Just figuratively speaking here. It's a little bit different to what you might think, but we're going to go to build something that we probably shouldn't be building this early on, but I'm going to the oil pump early. Yeah. If you have a look, it's probably one of the biggest things you should build. It needs a heck of a lot of power to run. 20 mech parts, 20 elect parts, 50 iron ingots and 20 steel ingots. Oh my goodness. The reason being, I'm wasting a lot of my time running around like a goose, trying to put all the oil and biofuel into all the pumps and over to the mines and back and so on. So I've decided I think I'm going to see if I can squeeze in running that oil pump a little bit earlier than normal. And the reason why it could be an issue, if I just take these out, I'm trying not to get a big battle going too early in the game if I can help it. How many have I got here? Okay, there's 10, 20, 30, 40, 55 iron ingots, so I've got enough. Can't put any more copper down. Actually, what have I got on me? Just 3. I had some. This is like the leftover chest. Since you last saw me, I fixed up all these boxes, right? So all these little stands and whatnot. So any of the lead ore is just sitting in there, and then there'll be one underneath. Same with this. Look at all that aluminium ore. Amazing. There's a bit of iron. There's a little bit of a fair bit of cobalt, fair bit of copper ore. The stones are sitting up on top. It's a little bit cleaner than it was. I built this one in the corner and put an extra coal box down the bottom. I think we're free with these now. We are. But see, there's like, what's that? 34 steel ingots. So I think I've got everything now. I had to use a fair bit of plastic, to go ahead and manufacture some electrical parts and whatnot. There's Mike. I've got him getting stone at the moment, so he's off on a vacation to the other side of the map probably. So now we had 5 solar panels. I've now got 7, which is an improvement. And I think, if I remember right, we had 3 wind turbines running, and now we've got 5. So this one just needs an iron ingot and 8 more aluminium, and I did basically... Well, actually, in the mine now, I'm not sure if you guys have seen it or not now, I can't remember, but I did have 3 mineral extractors. I've now got 5, and I've added a few little bits and pieces over there as well. We have the 7 batteries running, so at the moment, can you see how... Well, it's a nice time of the day because the solar panels are all flying along, and the wind's going pretty well today for the wind turbines. So there's a power in 465. So our new limit that we have to meet will not be 100, it'll be 250, because we'll add 150 for the oil pump. Yeah. The only thing I haven't really thought about is these guys, the wires. I'm pretty certain I've got a fair few. And we've got a few, I guess, I don't know, possible locations we could put it. Where did I have the... Was it in here? Yeah, there you go. Oh, I've got... Oh, there he goes. He's carrying the stones. 34 wires. So I've got a fair few. I was thinking about putting it way out there. Now I'm not so sure. I'm wondering whether I just make it easy on myself and just put it down here somewhere. I could. This, whoops. Just went to pick it up. I could, like, I had these way up here to start with. They don't really need to be right next to my base, I guess, but it'll help to prevent these guys from flying in, I suppose. So I'm just kind of thinking maybe here. This may not be a bad location. So I'll do... let's just do that, and then I could put another one in the middle later. Okay, so if I go to add this, if I go to put it in place, yeah, it's a pretty big, chunky looking thing. Just need to turn it around so it kind of lines up with the road a bit better, maybe. We could put it over against the wall here a bit, so it's kind of out of the way a bit, I suppose. Actually, that's more lined up, isn't it? Alright, maybe up against the wall a bit like that, because then I want to run the electrical cable. I'm pretty certain you still run an electrical cable to this thing. So you don't for the solar panels and the wind turbines, but if I put it there, it's kind of still out of the way, and I can run the cable up to the back of the building there. I think that should be fine. So, mechanical parts was just lots and lots of iron ingots. So I made 20 of each. Electrical parts I used up a big chunk of my plastic. And it's kind of the reason why I went off to the town recently, because I knew I was going to be short, I think. So we add those in. Then we've got to get our 20 steel and our 50 iron. So steel was just all these guys. What's my weight? Damn it. Being a bit greedy there, Trev. Woo. Because very soon, I am going to head over to the mines as well. But if I get the oil pump connected and up and running, I don't have to take any fuel over. That's the beauty of it. How many can I fit in here? That's it, I think. I'm not sure how many I've actually picked up, but it's got to be close to how many I need, so I'll either have to take some back or go and grab a few more. Alright, we're over 30. 38. Oh wow, 12 short. Well, I should be able to carry 12, that shouldn't be a problem. 1, 2... That should be it. 5 left over. So then, all we have to do, basically, is just connect it up. Ta-da! What are we going to call it? Just, I don't think I'm going to have more than one oil pump, but I'll say oil pump 1. Okay. I'm sorry, little goat dude, but it might be better if we put you over here. So this is kind of relatively close, I suppose. This is where we need... Where is it? I'll take all the wires just to be on the safe side. And I've got to remember my upgrade tool, I need that as number 4. Oh, hang on, we do need a junction box too, don't we? Hang on. So the oil pump is kind of in this direction, so I can't see why we shouldn't put a control little junction box on this side. So if we place power-wise another junction box, let me get it the right way around. I think that's correct. That looks like it's... Yep, that looks like it's straight. Can't see why I can't just put one horizontal to the other one. Like, match it up like this. So what's it need? 6 screws. So iron, copper, cobalt, and 6 screws. Oh wow. Yeah, I never thought about that. Uh-oh. Hang on. No, actually I'm pretty certain I've got a chunky amount of screws still. Yeah. Yeah, I've got 50, I should be right. Because I have to make the relays as well, so I'm going to come back and need a little bit more stuff. But still, I'd like to kind of do it fairly neatly as well. Okay. So we call this oil pump 1, I suppose. Okay, then we will have to go from here. We need to pull a wire to here. Okay, that's cool. That part's done. It's connected. Cool. So oil pump 1 is this big guy here, and it's got to connect all that way down. Maybe we should do the same thing. We'll need one of these little relays above it, and then one in the corner at least. So gain, power, a little electrical relay. I just find them a bit hard to see. There you go. I'll do it like that. Is that... I think that's correct. And we'll put it up nice and high and right over the middle of it. So we'll put it there. And kind of following the same board, we'll put it here in the corner a bit, but like that. Just let me... Iron, copper and screws. Iron and copper. Oh, this is where we're going to have a bit of a problem. Okay. Copper's not a drama because we've got a fair few, right? But the iron... I think we're going to be in a... Hang on a second. How many iron have we got? Oh, man. Okay. Let me. I've got to be careful here because I don't want to fire it up and end up with the guys coming over. I'll fill it up and run this. How many? I haven't got any. Okay. So I'm going to get 2 more ingots out of this. I'll have 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We might need one in the middle of the building. So 5. Okay. When you run the electrical wire horizontally a long distance, you get quite a dip in the wire. It's really just for looks' sake, not for anything else. Alright, so how many do we need? I think that's correct. How much? Hang on a second, what am I carrying weight-wise? 49.3, I should be right. So I'm basically just going to put this out as soon as it's finished making this stuff. 9.5. Oh, jeez. I can't really hold off on the noise value very easily because I want the stuff to keep running. I mean, I could turn off the oil manufacture for a while too, and this is the other reason why I was thinking the oil pump would be good, because it doesn't... I still need the oil itself. Let's grab that, put that out. It's put out at 9.541. What's a fox doing around here? Not sure if you guys could hear that. It was weird. Alright, well, I'm going to go up and fit these guys out, and then I'll have somewhere... There you go, there's that one. It's got to be able to see it, there you go. Okay, so we've got to run another one right down at the bottom on the inside, so... I'll just get out my spear just in case he decides to... Now, hang on a second, hang on. When I'm up there, it's 2 of these panels inside on that inside wall, isn't it? So, when I get down to the bottom here, it's 2 panels and it's down here somewhere. Can't see it very well, but yeah. So we'll need another relay. Probably going vertically is not a big deal. Even if I ran it to there, maybe. Hang on a second. If I looked at a wall, there's really... It's going to be a little bit hard to tell. Maybe I don't worry too much about it. If I put it here, say just there, I fill that in. Then outside, knowing my luck, the foxes probably spawned inside the knowing my luck. Okay, so it's kind of come all the way down, and it's around about here somewhere. Oh dear, it is a bit hard to tell, but I'll need another electrical relay. Oh, it's not that long a distance, really. So if I ran it to here... Actually, if I ran it on the outside of the building and I put it down low enough, you wouldn't even know it was there. So maybe I should just put it down here and then it would just string along. I could always fix it up later, but if I put it down nice and low, then the last one's just going to go across there and be across the ground. So maybe I just put it here. Okay, let's go and see what that will look like. So I'll take out this upgrade tool. I was going to tell Mike to watch out for the fox, but yeah. Not sure if he would have listened to me. Alright, so we need to go and pull a wire from here up to here. From there to this corner. From here, it has to drop all the way down to the bottom. Magically, it's going through all the walls and stuff, so that's what you've got to imagine. And then it hits above the pumpkins, and then does a weird thing. Is it actually connected or not, Trevor? I don't know, I can't see. I think that's it. There you go. Then we got to go from this relay. This is the one that's on the outside of the building, so we'll just scoot along. Have a look. So at the moment the wire's kind of hanging outside the wall here. If I drag it to there, yeah, I guess it's partly inside the wall. You don't really notice it that much. And then the last little bit is from here into the oil pump itself. So if I drop my tool, do you know what I mean? There's like a little black cable that runs across here, but it's not like you trip over it. But because I was kind of thinking about putting it way out there, and I went, if I put it up here, at least I can hide the cable a bit. Okay, so this thing will start moving when this thing's actually connected. So let's see. We'll go back up and double check exactly how much power we have. It's not a good time at the moment because the solar panels won't be doing well. Okay, so the power end's only just over 300, but we only need 250 when this is on. So let's just try turning this on. So at this point in time, we've got excess power, so it's not dragging anything out of the batteries yet. And it is possible I'll need another desk like that with another bunch of 7 batteries. That's quite possible. But if it's working, then we actually shouldn't need to worry about feeding any of these guys anymore. So see how there's nothing under that little engine symbol to put my oil in? Because basically it's being fed by the oil pump. And it will be same with the mineral extractors. Kind of just, you know, if I have to work a little bit harder to put perhaps a little bit more... Hey Mike, how you going? A little bit more gear down in terms of solar panels and wind turbines. That's just what I have to do. So okay, so that's the animation of what it looks like when the oil pump's running. But it's feeding everything. So in a sec we'll go over to the mine. Oh, that's a bird. Wonder what that was running around. Yeah, it's basically feeding everything, so I think that's okay. I can't see the wires dragged through. Oh, yes I can. Oh, that's a bit annoying. Like I said, I might be able to fix it a little bit off camera. I could put another relay or two in and connect it up and stuff, but it's not that big a deal. It doesn't look that ugly. In fact, you know what? When I upgrade the walls, which I will eventually to brick, they might even disappear a bit more. Okay, might fix that up. I'm just watching the noise value might be the first thing that brings an attack. I don't know. How about the actual... Hang on. So this thing is still producing oil for me as well. So there's another 6 cans. I could technically turn that off. That would be more important than losing the oil pump feeding everything. So I guess there's a little bit of a priority list there. So I've now got, is that 59, I think, oil still, which is pretty awesome. Still got a few nails. I'll put these back in here. I still have to work out a better place to put all those bits and pieces though. So did I end up with one of those spare? There's a copper back, cobalt back. Okay. I've got nothing in there. Okay, so let's just save. I'm gonna go and probably have a bit to eat and drink. Wow, I need some water too. Oh, actually, what is the time? Oh, it's almost time for sleepies. So we'll cook up a little bit. I'll go on. Oh, that's gone out already. Can't have that happening. So put a bit of coal in here instead. Light it up. It can do the water. I'll go and raid the town hall over here. I'll have that and that and that and that and that. Actually, hang on a second. Am I eating these or no, I'm not eating them at all, Trev. I'm just picking them up. Actually, I don't need that many. You can have them back, Mike. Oh, actually, I might take a cucumber with me to the mines in the morning, probably. Okay, let's see. So, is our water done? We'll take a couple of pieces of meat. We'll grab the water, we'll drink the water. Okay, 9:43. Doesn't matter, we might actually end up going over a little bit early, so we'll go to bed a bit early. Wake up in the very, very, very early morning. So it's only 2 AM or something. Pardon me. Sounds like there's a piggy out the door somewhere. Because this is like, whatever you want to call it, well, it's probably a bit more than halfway through the night. I'm just going to go up and have a look at what the power situation is. It's gone down under 5,000. Okay. See, now because I've got 5 wind turbines, that's not generating an awful lot. But it's not too bad. It's still almost doing 100 now. Hang on. So if you said it's 1:40 in the morning, I'm not sure when you reckon the solar panels go off. If it was 10 o'clock, say it was 3.5 hours. So it is probably close to halfway through the night. If it's chewed through about 2,000 power, it's still got plenty there as backup. But it's such a varied thing because there's so many other variables. Like if that wind drops down a lot, I'll get nothing. So you've got to almost depend solely on the batteries. So I've got a feeling, yeah, I will need more batteries to make sure that this is up and running. I could technically just turn the oil extractor off. So if I do that now, our negative amount of power is not as bad. I'll have to remember to come back and turn it back on, but I might do that just to be on the safe side. Noise value is almost coming up to 9, so we won't have an awful lot of time to sort this out. But I want to go back over to the mine. I want to show you a couple of things that I did over there as well. So let's skedaddle. What on earth? Wonder what he was doing there. Is he picking up stones from outside of them? Yeah, it was something like that. Alright, we don't need any oil or anything like that. We're just going over to pick up ore, basically. Oh, hang on. I know what I forgot. Just before I leave, I don't really need the upgrade tool. Now, I've got a feeling that I have everything that I need now. So I've got the iron pickaxe, which is 100. Okay, I should be right. I don't think I need any food or water. I'm pretty much okay. Alright. Let's try that again, Trev. Not very often I go over here in the middle of the night, I must say. But timing-wise, I could have slept in a little bit longer too, I suppose. Suppose we take the opportunity to harvest the pigeon. Oh, hang on. I am, by the way, going the wrong way. It's got to be that way. Well, something must have made me go back that way, because I picked up some free corn. Does that look like a... This is such a good headlamp too, by the way. Okay, so I had to put down a new land claim pole. So this is the mine 1 for Trev Dog. I've got the 5 of these guys running, and I basically did what John was mentioning. So John had suggested this idea of being able to keep a spare iron pickaxe over here in case I forgot to bring mine, and I took the opportunity to also put down another, or build another steel spear. So, and a little box here I can keep a few extra bandages if I kind of forget and get caught out and whatnot. Yeah, so anyhow, these guys are the same thing. Look, don't have to put any oil into them at all. That's what I love about it. So these are only like, I don't know, just over a quarter full, but that's pretty awesome. I like to keep basically this stuff kind of separate. Mainly, let's just try to fit everything else. I should really, honestly, have another little crate for stones underneath and make life a little bit easier. How's that for aluminium? That is awesome. I think that's the way to go when you've got that many of these things running. That's the way to do it. There's 20, there's 10 in a row, so there's 20 there already, which is absolutely fantastic. And how's that? So that's all full of those bits and pieces, and they'll just keep running, because they're not waiting on oil anymore, which I think is fantastic. And I was here before, I got attacked by the bullfeds every now and again. And like John was mentioning about the mushrooms and stuff, and they're just free, they don't go off, they just sit in the cupboard. Oh, I've done that a few times now. I hope that's not iron. Yeah. I love getting the iron out of these things, but that's I don't know what you'd call it. It's kind of a bug. It's just, you can't get access to it. Hang on, is that a mushroom? It's not moving. It's a mushroom. So there are these lovely, like, kitchen high-end recipes and stuff that, we can use later on. So we will make use of these a lot later. We're just eating all the basic foods at the moment. Look at my overall health and stamina. They're still the original 100, so I haven't gone anywhere. I haven't upgraded anywhere, so I should be eating more livers and all these high-end foods and the cans that allow you to upgrade your values there, Well, there's an iron. The more of them, the merrier kind of thing, I think. Get the feeling I'm about to get attacked by a scorpion somewhere. Came over here off camera and I got kind of attacked by a few of them. I will do a few because we just the noise value is not too bad at the moment, and I don't think it's going to rise much because I did turn the oil extractor off, which is kind of handy. Okay, that's all pretty good. One thing I was doing is... Oh, he's just there. Oops. You come to me, you hear me say something. The good part is they actually give you free meat before you kind of take off, I suppose. We'll just take the last little bit out of here, because I can fit a little bit inside of me anyway. Stone. Oh, I absolutely love it. This is absolutely fantastic now. Not sure what to do about that. I'm not going to break my mineral extractor by trying to dig up a piece of mineral like that. Okay, so can I get my... I have got it. I can hear it. As long as there's no one about to attack me. Grab myself a free cucumber or two. So yeah, no, that's worth it for me. I'm not even sure if I needed to really turn off the oil extractor. I mean, I suppose it's reduced the noise, and so I'm not going to get attacked before I'm prepared, I guess. Slow down a little bit because stamina's going down. But yeah, no, I feel pretty good about that. I'll just have to work on getting perhaps just a tiny bit more power going. Maybe a few more solar panels and wind turbines and stuff like that. But other than that, yeah, it feels so much better having that thing in place now. I don't have to worry about, I don't have to necessarily worry about the biofuel and whatnot. Well, you know what the best thing is? This guy. Oh my goodness. That is fantastic. So what's 9.5? So it's probably going to incur a battle. And what's the time of the day? It's only 4:30, so I don't. Oh yeah, I'll choose not to do that when it's dark. You know, I just want to keep the odds in my favour, I guess. We'll put one of those in. Iron. We've got a couple. Cobalt 1. Copper 2. Can I fit a stone in there at all? I don't think. Oh, there you go. Oh, actually, I might just change that around again. Hang on, I'll put the seeds, the feathers and stuff back. I'll eat one of them. One of them. Put the mushies. What, I get like 24 mushrooms. That's not bad, eh? And I guess the good part is you end up with kind of free meat from the mine because these scorpions are there. As long as they don't attack you a lot, I suppose. Gee whiz. He's been busy. I'll give him that. There you go. Food and water's up. Morning. Just about to go morning, I think. So the oil pump's still going, which is absolutely fantastic. Oh, actually, I wonder, because it's... Well, before we do that, let me just fix this. It's got hardly any damage to it anyway. Let's go and have a peek at our power. Let's see. You know what? If I... Oh, the wind's picked up a slight bit, I suppose, but I've got a feeling if I hadn't have turned the oil extractor off, that... Oh, I don't know, it's hard to tell, isn't it? Because that's an extra 100 that it would have been using. Yeah, I think... Because the solar panels do nothing at night, I think the secret is to keep increasing the number of wind turbines, I think, in conjunction with a few more batteries. It's a bit of a... Yeah, hard to estimate, I guess, because there's a few variables there, but yeah, not doing too bad, I suppose. For me, the most important thing really is the oil pump at the moment. I just want to keep that going so I'm not having to, you know, go and feed it all the time. And during the day, I can easily get up in the morning and just turn the oil extractor back on once I know the solar panels are starting to work, so I can easily control it, I suppose. Yeah, well, I'm pretty happy with that. All good. The one thing I'd like to do, but it's going to cause drama here, is where is it? Getting all these guys up and running. I wonder if I can cook these without causing a problem. There's 10 in there. 10 in there. 9.541. Oh, I don't know. It's gonna be close. 541. Okay. If it does, it'll be in daylight anyway, but hopefully we can get away with cooking these up. Oh wow, I don't know. Would it take more than 0.5 to do both of these? It might. I reckon it'll be a bit touch and go. But still, I think I've got all the other ores, so if I can cook up 20 aluminium ingots, I think that'd be enough for me to place down another 2 full wind turbines, which would be absolutely awesome. Exactly what I think the base needs. I think I might get away with this without causing a big battle. I might even end up having to battle these guys off camera. I might. I'll just see. Oh wow, that's awfully close. Oh dear. Coming up to 9.8. It's always more fun watching them on camera though, isn't it? Well, I'll only have one battle if I can take care of the light value. So there's one. So we'll take those ingots. And the other one's right after it. So 9.823. Okay, so effectively it's kind of stopped at the moment. Let's just concentrate on one thing at a time if we can. Now this guy was actually close to being finished. What did it need? 1 ingot and only 8. Okay. Okay. So it's time to put down a few more blueprints. Now obviously these things don't really care where they're being located, whether they're close to each other or not, I suppose. We'll leave a little bit of a gap. So how many should we leave? It's kind of in between boards. 1, 2, 3, 4 is about here. Just don't fall off the building, Trev. So maybe put 1 there, and just 1 in line with the one we had before. I might take the other 2 downstairs, but we need iron, lead and cobalt. Okay. Let's see if we can grab all them. Hey Mike! Actually it's ingot. There you go. We won't have iron. We've only got 1. Lead. I think it was 4, wasn't it? We'll throw these in quickly and just see. We'll definitely get 1 more out of this because we needed 1 iron. So there's 6 wind turbines. And we need 4 more iron ingots. So 8 more iron ingots and another 10 would get another 2. So yeah, we're absolutely flying along. So now we're up to 6 wind turbines. See, it's absolutely, yeah, it's cruising along at the moment because the wind's actually gone up a little bit. Now we've got 6 of these. And I guess the solar panels are only just starting to ramp up now, so yeah, they'll be flying along during the day. So I'm going to put the other power back on to the oil extractor. So it's only got about 30 power available at the moment, but that's really going to ramp up as the solar panels start to kick in. So it should really just restore all the power back into there and keep producing oil cans. So that's pretty cool. Happy with that. Alright, well you know what? I might end up leaving the episode here. So we're well on our way now to progressing a lot quicker and a lot faster because I don't have to go running around trying to feed these things biofuel and oil cans, but I'll just have to progressively watch this guy as it consumes, increases the noise value at the same time as well. So I'm not sure what I'll do. I might end up just tackling these guys off camera, and then when we do come back, we'll be right then to progress with some more building, and the next thing on the agenda, assuming I've got the power under control, is certainly the water pump. We want to get that up and running, so that's the next thing to start looking at making. Alright everyone, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. I will leave it here. If you have enjoyed the episode, you can certainly help the channel out by smashing the like button for the video. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, you can mega help the channel out by subscribing. Alright everyone, thanks so much. Cheers.